Be natural.
It's your shoulders that those of us living with AIDS stand on, and we owe you such a deep debt of gratitude. So thank you.
What's it like to go off therapy? You know, with U equals U now and all the emphasis on untransmittable, undetectable, what was it like to go off therapy and not be on pills? You talked about the upside of not being reminded, but was there a concern about that? And like you said, your viral load may rebound at any time, so you don't know when that might happen.
So I think part of what I hear in that question is do I have some level of fear about whether my virus is going to take off or something? I actually am pretty confident that there's so many different classes of drugs that come out that I really don't have that fear. And the other part about that is I'm going to accept whatever comes my way anyways. Because in other words, like, why shouldn't something bad happen? You know, things like that happen in life all the time. You know, and why would I be an exception to it? But it is interesting, again, on the psychology of not taking medications is actually really, really interesting. It's a routine. It's part of life. It's part of who I was and who I am, I should say. And I never really had an adherence problem. In other words, you know, I'm not perfect. I don't know anyone who is with adherence. You know, I'm sure there's people out there that that are. But you know, it was just it was just like you get up in the morning, you take your meds, you go to, you know, and you take them, you know, in the middle of the day, and then you take them later, and it was just became routine. So that routine changed, but I'm also on other meds. I still take those. You know, they're not HIV meds, but, you know, there's other things like I'll spare you that. But yeah. So I hope that answered your question. I don't have a big, robust answer to that question, though. I think, in other words, everyone would probably have a slightly different experience.